This is the 4-way single leg stance hip stabilization series. While standing on one leg, I'm going to hike the hip of the opposite leg as I float my foot. And notice there's a resistance band around my ankle. My goal here is to keep my foot right next to the other foot with a relatively straight knee. And as we rotate through all 4 directions here, I'm challenging different muscles of my legs and feet and the hips. With this direction here, same thing. I'm hiking the right hip as I float my right foot, really challenging the left side of my pelvis and glutes. Same thing here as I face away from the anchor post. My right pelvis elevates. I float my right foot, keeping my right foot right next to my left foot the whole time. Each of these positions is held for roughly 5 to 30 seconds, or as directed by your therapist. For this direction, I have 2 options. One of them is with the foot behind the stance leg, shown there, or with the foot in front of the stance leg. The position is dictated by your therapist's recommendation in the clinic, or by whichever side is more challenging. So now we're going to get into the dynamic rotation. For this, the same elevation of the right pelvis, floating my right foot, and I'm trying to pivot around the femur on the left side from the pelvis. So I'm rotating around my femur, keeping my left leg planted strongly. This is really challenging external rotation of my left hip. Now in this direction, I'm going to hike my right hip, float my right foot, and now I'm going to be challenging internal rotation of my left hip, lengthening here and pulling and shortening as I rotate around my left femur.